And a major setback this morning for President Obama's signature issue, the health care law. A key provision is being delayed by a year. It requires companies with more than 50 employees to provide coverage or face fines. But that rule is now on hold until 2015, after the midterm elections. Jan Crawford is in Washington. Jan, good morning.
Well, good morning, Nora. Good morning, Charlie. This requirement was one of the more controversial provisions in the whole massive health care law, and the Obama administration has gotten an earful about it. Small businesses were threatening layoffs to avoid having to comply with the provision. All of that, of course, raising concerns the health care law was going to hurt workers and the economy. The news came while the president was flying back from Africa to Washington, a major concession in what is considered the president's signature achievement. Posted with no fanfare on the White House website, the administration pushed back by 1 year the requirement that businesses with more than 50 workers provide health care coverage or pay fines of $2,000 per employee. We have listened to your feedback, and we are taking action. The decision marks a shift in the official line on health care, which the president himself stated recently.
I think it's important for us to recognize and acknowledge this is working the way it's supposed to.
I grabbed 2 pink and 2 yellow.
But the concerns were widespread. Some small business owners said they would lay off workers so they had less than the 50 employees that brought them under the new law. Even business owners who support health care reform were sounding the alarm. We talked earlier this year to one of those business owners, Hans Rockenwagner, who runs a bakery in California.
We want to do the right thing. It just seems that the whole plan was maybe a little hastily put together.
With next year's midterm elections looming, that kind of feedback troubled leading Democrats, who staked a lot of political capital on the law, like Montana's Max Baucus.
I just tell you, I just see a huge train wreck coming down. And you and I have discussed this many times, and I don't see any results yet.
Tuesday night, Republicans who remain staunchly opposed to the law, which passed without a single GOP vote, said the announcement was vindication. House Speaker John Boehner said even the Obama administration knows the train wreck will only get worse. And in another sign of trouble, the White House is trying to get the NFL on board to educate people in the upcoming fall about health care exchanges, which they're hoping to encourage participation in if this whole thing is going to work. But the NFL said over the weekend that it wants nothing to do with this political football. Charlie and Nora.
Thank you, Jan.